Lavanya ma'am? Yeah,
It's
thank you.
visible.
Thank
It's
you.
visible.
Yeah, great. Thank you. So today, we are going to have a walkthrough of Lanquill, and let us explore how Lanquill is going to add value to various stakeholders in CV Raman Global University. So, as I mentioned, what is Lanquill? I mean, let me repeat. So, it is basically a online language lab where the students can practice LSRW skills. It has grammar, text, and style analysis tool, and it has content assessment and certification. So now the fundamental question is how there are three major stakeholders in CV Raman University. One is, as Madam mentioned, students from MBA, students from BTech, BSc, or MTech, or from various streams. So what is the benefit of Lanquill to the students? So your students can practice LSRW skills. They can really learn grammar vocabulary. They can read content, they can listen content, and they can avail the certification. So next, what basically it will help them for employability, better employability, either in the private space, or either to go for a research, or in the government space. Another important thing is, I am very sure that the private universities, especially esteemed private universities like yours, they use grammar analysis tool of some other country. I mean, US based tools are available. So especially for thesis analysis. So when I say thesis analysis, Lanquill, the students can upload their thesis reports or research reports, and they can get the grammar, text, and style mistakes. They can make the corrections. They can download it and submit it for the corrections, or for next plagiarism check, or for the next level. So of course, certificates I already mentioned. So there are 7 levels of certifications. And one more thing I would like to mention here is, ma'am, so we are partner of AICTE, that is a neat platform of MHRD. So we are identified partner. They conducted the due diligence, and they have selected among one of the best in various edtech companies, providing AI based education solutions. So now, very important thing. So students ko ho gaya, then what about the faculty? So for faculty, yes, it can be. Today we have many faculty from English department, and this can be a tool to teach English as a subject. So your students, we work with various universities. We work with various technological universities as well. So in fact, we work more with the technological university and engineering colleges. We have almost 312 engineering colleges with us, and remaining 75 colleges are either from MBA, or from BA, BSc, or BSc Agri, or even we do have a medical college where we are working with in Lucknow. So we work with various streams. So coming back, the Lanquill can be useful to teach English as a subject. And of course, I'm very sure that your faculty of CV Raman Global University write various say papers for publications, or even for conferences. They can upload the document and make the documents error free. So after this presentation, I'm going to share the login ID and trial access for everyone. So only thing is, I need your name and email ID. So I request Dilip to collect, and if he hands it over to me, I will open the trial access, and you can experience the platform. So now the third important thing, students ko ho gaya, teachers ko ho gaya, then what is the benefit for university? Okay, so one is better ROI. Why better ROI? Mainly because I'm sure you might be having one language lab, but a language lab mein kya hota hai? Let us assume that you have 5,000 students and you have a language lab of 100 computers. So students hardly get chance and time to practice inside the language lab. Whereas in case of Lanquill, you can practice not only inside your language lab, but also with the help of a laptop, they can practice and avail certification from I mean, sitting at their home or at the hostel or something. So you need not to invest on unnecessarily on infrastructure, computers and a AC room, etc., etc. So branding, it is private universities are really going ahead, and they are joining hands with the EdTech companies and providing certifications. So we also working with one of the very well-known university named Jain University, so in India and Africa. So we are providing joint certification. Of course, one of the major university we are speaking with in Odisha as well. So the discussions are going on. So co-branding, when I say co-branding, there will be a logo of the university, C.V. Raman University, and a logo of Lanquill in the certification. Very, very important. The third thing, better NAC weightage. So C.V. Raman University submits details of education leadership or education infrastructure to NAC, especially for accreditation. So here there are 5 ways where Lanquill can help. One, Lanquill can be your e-resource for library. So that is one of the criteria in NAC. Second, especially for language, language learning purpose, what is the initiative taken by the university. So in that, you can add Lanquill. Third thing is, what is the skill development activities you are doing. So in that, you can definitely add Lanquill. And what are the extra certifications you are providing for your students. So there also you can definitely add Lanquill. And the fifth one is basically the industry and academia collaboration. So this is so I talked about 3 things. One, how Lanquill is going to be beneficial for students, how it's going to be beneficial for the faculty, how it can add value, especially in NAC for the university, apart from branding and all. So this is, let us assume Satish Hegde is a student from C.V. Raman Global University. I'm studying in C.V. Raman Global University, let us assume, and with the help of login ID and password, I can join from anywhere. I mean, this is a SaaS based platform. Here, I can Odia to nahi hai yahan, so I mean, definitely we can add. However, I have chosen my native language as Hindi. I'll tell you why this is important. Otherwise, the student can manage password and he can really see how many certifications he has taken, etc., etc. Okay, so now this is a platform. On the left-hand side, you can see various, various offerings in the sense, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So 4 main pillar of communication. The student can practice here, and he or she can, if at all they are preparing for any competitive exams, they can take up grammar quiz or vocabulary builder, or even in the tests, the assessments by various IT companies. That also involves grammar quiz and vocabulary, etc. Because in fact, we provide the services in the back end for many of the assessment companies in India. So you have features to practice LSRW skills. Students can practice grammar quiz, vocabulary builder, and of course, this is now your level is basically assessment where Satish stands with respect to skill levels. And then you also have my library where the students can learn. I'll explain this later in detail. They can learn, they can go through, they can study, and then they can take certification. Let me come back. So this is about the left hand side. On the right hand side, आपको जो दिख रहा है, the meters or the meters or the percentages, what they are conveying is that this is a dashboard for Satish. Okay, so now the question is, now there are 5,000 students in C.V. Raman Global University, and say 30 students are like Satish, and they hail from very remote village of Kalahandi, and they the Kalahandi district, and they studied in Odia medium. Let us assume, or they are from 15 or from 15% of them are from say Balasore, and remaining are really good. They studied in international schools and their level is really high. Now the dashboard, the platform can give them content. When I say content, content with respect to listening, content with respect to speaking, content with respect to reading, content with respect to grammar and vocabulary, based on their abilities, based on the skill level. It is adaptive in nature. Okay, now what it is telling me, hey Satish, you are not that great in reading. Satish ko reading properly focus karna padega. That's what it is talking about. Your writing I am comparatively good, but it is not green. 90% to nahi hai mera. So it is basically average of various tests I have taken. So if you really click here, okay, it is average of so many tests I have taken. So it gives even lot of insights as well. You can see best practice for writing skills, and it gives me the complete insights of the data. However, let me go fast. So here either you can write or upload. Let me upload because of time, lack of time. So let me upload. So here in writing, I'm in writing, and in writing, what the students can do is they can do two things. There are two important things here. One, your students can write on the platform. They can write on the platform and they can get the analysis with respect to grammar mistakes they have done. Okay, सतीश ने यहाँ इस पे लिखा और सतीश ने 24 grammar mistake किया है. Satish has made one vocabulary mistake, and it covers all the subcategories as well. Also, it gives a readability score. So readability score also it gives. Now, I mentioned about two things. One, writing and getting the analysis. Okay, writing and getting the analysis. Another is, say your MTech students or your BTech final year students or your MBA students, they write a lot of research reports, project reports, thesis reports, etc. They can upload here and they can correct the mistakes. मैं लिख भी सकता हूँ, and लिखने के बाद I will click here and it can give you the suggestion, the mistakes which I am doing. What it is telling me is that the form of the verb chosen used here is not compatible with its helping verb where. Consider changing it to chosen. So for example, it gives the examples as well. So it gives the correct and incorrect examples. मान लीजिए कि Satish is not that great in English. I mean, मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, and I studied in Kannada medium, and what I can do is to understand the suggestion better, I can switch on the native language. Odia we have not added. However, if it is needed in a span of say 20 days, we can add Odia as well. So wherever we have customers, we have added. I mean, for example, we have added Bangla, so Hindi, Kannada, Tamil, etc. we have added. So the whole idea is that the students they should not do only auto correction. उनको समझ में आना चाहिए कि what the mistake they are repeatedly making. The whole idea is Satish writes on the platform and he or she does mistakes, and then they understand the mistakes. बार कौन सा mistake कर रहा है, that they have to understand. And this is the difference between Lanquill and any other grammar correction tool. So universities in India, they pay hefty amount to grammar analysis tool and they upload, and आपको मिलेगा इतना ही, मतलब you can upload and you can auto correct. That's what the grammar analysis tool does, and 1/20th of that cost. Okay, 1/20th of that cost we are giving the thesis analysis. We are giving LSRW skills, content, certifications, everything. 7 levels of certifications. Okay, now Satish has uploaded a thesis report here, and Satish has written a document here. So there are two possibilities. Okay, so both the things he can do, Satish can do. Now first thing is Satish writes here and understands what are the mistakes he has done, and then make the corrections, and he can download it can be anything. I mean, it can be any written document, might be a project report or might be a thesis report. And every year we analyze more than 2 lakh thesis reports on this particular platform. We work with Visvesvaraya Technological University, we work with JNTU, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, etc. Or I can even download a detailed mistakes report. That also I can do. This is like a page-wise mistakes with the quality, the document quality. The idea is that the students, they can refer to it offline and then they can make the corrections. Of course, we have one more speak and learn. Because of lack of time, I don't want to go deep into it. It's more of, if I speak, it will convert the voice into text, and then yahan apne aap aa jayega, and then you can make that, instead of writing you can speak, and that is a technology. Yeah. So here, if you click on new document, you can either speak or write or copy and paste. I'm repeating. If I click on this new document, you can either speak and dictate to the platform, or you can write on the platform, or you can copy and paste as well. But copy and paste, we don't really recommend, because we always want our students to write and get grammar, style, and mistake analysis. Now I have covered writing in the entire LSRW skills. Let me go to listening. So listening, so this is the same. This is giving me deep dive into my learning data. So in listening, in fact, you have n number of, or you have huge content in the backend in the library. So it covers both UK, US, and Indian accent. And the students, they have to click here, they have to listen to the audio, and then they have to understand. They have to listen to the audio, they have to understand, and then they have to answer to these questions in stipulated time. So it's a real-time analysis. So my score is only 50%, and I can try a new audio. Here, one thing I would like to mention: if, say, any university wants to upload their own audio topics, you can do that. So that facility also we have given. Of course, we have huge content library. It is already available. However, if university wants something else related to, if you have any content, if you have any reading content or listening audio topics, or grammar quizzes, or any questionnaires, etc., you can also upload, and it will be available only for C.V. Raman University if you give us the content. Okay, anyway, so this is listening. So this is the real-time analysis of listening. So let us come to speaking. So here also, the script can be given by the university, or unlimited content is already available. So this is also based on, if I perform well, then the content or the script given to me is from higher difficulty level. So that is why this is adaptive in nature. So let me show what it does. Although it is very difficult to pronounce English words correctly, it does not have to be. You just need to use the right technique and practice. To see the method I use with my students, read the article, How to Pronounce English Words Perfectly. So you can see. So what it has done is that, it has analyzed my speaking skills. So how it analysis is done based on 3 important parameters. One is how clear it is, comparing, whatever I have pronounced and the script given. That is what it is checking. First thing. Second thing is how clearly I am speaking, whether my pronunciation is really good or not. Third thing is, the volume, whether I am speaking properly, loudly or not. So that is why my score is a bit better. So the next script will be more difficult, from the more difficulty level, and the students, they can also add their own script, or the university can also add their own script, or they can use our scripts as well. So next is basically reading. So you have a lot of passages here. The students, they have to read the passages, understand, they have to comprehend, and then they have to answer to these questions. So these are all real-time analysis. These are all real-time analysis. So here 0, for example, so these questions these paragraphs we have taken from various competitive exams, and we have covered LSRW skills. Now being a student of say CV Raman Global University, I have to practice LSRW skills क्योंकि मेरे पास है one year access I have. Okay, I have 1 year access, and what I have to do is either inside the language lab or with the help of laptop in my home, I can practice LSRW skills. I can take grammar quizzes. If I click here, it will take to me a quiz, and unlimited quizzes are available, and then after every 10 questions, machine will tell the students how many questions are right, how many questions are wrong. Same is the case with vocabulary builder. The focus is more on building vocabulary. Now your level is more of assessments, where I stand, where I based on my skills, based on the result of the assessment, it conveys me where Satish really stands. I mean, with respect to English proficiency skills. Now coming to my library, as I mentioned, so this is adaptive in nature, and you have foundation topics. You can see here, you have intermediate topics, and you have advanced topics as well. So what the students have to do, they have to read, they have to listen, they have to read, and then they have to take the assessments on that particular topic. So it is like 360-degree angle or approach where the students can really be proficient in English proficiency. That is the whole idea. So we have sufficient content to read, content to listen, content to take assessments. So we have foundation level, we have intermediate level, and after completion of those two levels, the advanced level will open. Now, very important thing, Lanquill. The question is, the people always ask me why you have 7 levels, and what about your content? So the entire content is as per CEFR standards. I don't want to go in detail about CEFR standards, mainly because today we have, our faculty are mainly from English department. So we have a document here, and it reflects how CEFR standards and Lanquill standards are mapped. So you have level 1, level 2, and A1, A2 level of level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 6, level 7 levels of certification by Lanquill. So the students, they have to practice LSRW skills, they have to read, they have to take assessments, and then finally they can go to assessments. So here the students will be asked the questions, and the assessment will be especially, the assessment will focus on grammar, vocabulary skills, listening skills, speaking skills, reading skills, and writing skills. Let me click here. So the students can practice various topics, or directly they can go there, or they can practice here. They can practice various tests, they can read, they can take tests, and finally they can go for certification. If I click on start test, it will take to one examination, and if I clear, so there are 7 levels. Let us assume that Satish ne clear kar diya exam, then I can download the certificate on the platform itself, and it says that Satish Hegde has completed Lanquill level 2, and of course it indicates his ability to directly exchange small amount of information, etc. And then there will be a marks. So marks is also reflected. I'm here, there will be a logo of CV Raman University as well. So that also we are providing. And then the students, they can either have this certificate on their CV, or they can add it, or they can even add it on LinkedIn profile as well. So apart from that, we do have various admin functions where you can monitor, you can dig down, you can have a detailed report about how we say, for example, VC level sir can look at the entire the university, and then under university there's a engineering college, and under say principal sir can look at the various data of the students of his college, and then it's like department, and then under department there will be first year, second year, third year, and I mean it goes you can dig down. So final year A section, and A section may even you can go till individual level, and then you can take various reports.
And letting us know about your product. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
We will definitely get back to Dilip or you, whoever.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, for being a part of the meeting, and thank you, and special thanks to your team also.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day, ma'am.
Okay, same to you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.